In the spring of 2019, when the whole European Union was gripped by, quote, election fever, a group of young blind and visually impaired people coming from 5 countries were involved in a very interesting project. The organizers had agreed to shed light on this fabulous event if we promised not to, quote, revise their story. And here we are, providing you with the most authentic perspectives on this youth exchange and its details.
We witnessed an unusually busy air traffic in the afternoon of April the 12th, as flights were competing with time to bring the participants from Belgium, Italy, Slovenia and Turkey, while the hosts from Bulgaria were eagerly waiting at the airport. The months of preparation were over, and we were ready to open the next chapter of our story, which took place in the town of Sandanski. Fortunately, there was no ice to break, yet we started with a challenge to learn and remember one another's names. Thus, in the group, we noticed some amazing, large-hearted, adventurous, rebellious, bossy, sincere, magical and yellow people. Then we discussed how the Erasmus Plus program supports young people through its 3 key actions. In the afternoon, interactive lectures on assertiveness and feedback occupied our time, and as a result, our code of conduct sprang into existence. On the following day, we built teams, we built schemes, we built towers. Exhausted after the construction work, we caught our first glimpses of the art of storytelling when we were provoked to discover the crucial elements of a story. Some people liked so much being explorers that they used their free time to explore the town, especially its beautiful park and community spirit. In the 4 days that followed, we created many stories in different contexts. We got objects with magical powers. We put real people in weird situations and introduced unlikely events to the present times. Some participants even dared to perform their stories in front of the whole group. Our imagination and adaptability knew no limits. We got inspired by the venue, the town, and by our visits to the centuries-old Rozhen monastery and the least populated Bulgarian town, Melnik. Melnik fascinated us not only with its picturesque landscape, but also with its 2 millennia-old history and the scale of the wine production. As soon as we realized that we were good with words, we wished we could add pictures to our stories. Then a photographer came to rescue. Alberto Staykov taught us the principles of sensory photography, which are applied by blind and visually impaired to take pictures and record videos. We took every opportunity to practice, and now you are looking at photos taken by visually impaired participants. While we were improving our storytelling and performance skills, we were also gaining a better understanding of the 5 cultures present at the exchange. During the intercultural night, we heard about local legends and curious old customs, touched miniatures of objects of national significance, and grasped the movements of a hilarious dance. Even the staff at the hotel couldn't resist the temptation to join us. At the end, music and a birthday erased all language barriers. For a week we lived in uncertainty because we couldn't predict when a participant would become a facilitator of an off-topic discussion. It happened though during the evening time slots for sessions when we addressed common accessibility problems and broke the taboos of talking about disability. Other participants used this time slot to teach us improv exercises or to demonstrate methods for meditation. After all, it was evident that everyone deserved a certificate.